What is up, Pokebattlers? This is Rooney134 here, bringing you another Pokemon White battle. This is actually my first upload on this channel, so I hope you guys enjoy the match. It was against Rezna, a dude I met off the Pokebattlers Asylum chat, and we had a really good battle here, so I hope you guys enjoy it. So I lead off with my Mienshao, and he leads off with his Rocks, as it's properly nicknamed. And he does go for the Protect, predicting my Fake Out, but I do go for the U-turn just to get some little bit of damage on it, because I know these things carry Sturdy, and it'd be really annoying just to have that thing be at full HP before I switch on to another poke. So I do go into my Dusclops, for a couple reasons. I was hoping I'd probably be a little bit faster, but I guess I wasn't. I wanted to set up the taunt so he wouldn't be able to set up Stealth Rocks, but you know, you can always get what you want. So I do go into my Superior because this thing's ability Contrary is one of the best abilities I've ever seen in my entire life. I can just go for Leaf Storm and basically like wreak havoc on everything. And I was predicting the switch into Easy Bake, but I really wasn't too worried about it because, I mean, it's Leaf Storm, it's going to do pretty good damage. I do get a crit right here, but I do get my special attack sharply risen, so that's also really good. Now, I was thinking I was going to be faster in this thing because I do carry Dragon Tail on my Superior just in case he went into a poke that I couldn't really handle too well, but in fact, it's Scarf, so the Overheat is going to KO, which is really unfortunate. It would have been really nice to have a sweep with Superior because it's pro. So now I go to my Keldeo because Keldeo is Specs and it's freaking amazing. And I'm going to go for the Surf just to give you an idea how awesome Specs Keldeo is. Look, it's not even very effective, and look how much of a chunk it took out of Ferrothorn. And Ferrothorn is one of the most bulky Pokemon in this gen, so yeah, you can get an idea of how awesome Specs Keldeo is right there. And I go back to my Dusclops for a couple reasons. Because it can take anything this thing can throw at me, and it has Fire Punch, so it's going to be 4 times effective against the Ferrothorn, and being able to take that thing down is really helpful. But it barely survives, which is cool, but it does get burned, so I was hoping the burn would take it out, but after he gets the recovery from Ingrain and his leftovers, he's going to barely have enough HP to survive with, which is pretty okay, I guess. I mean, it really doesn't matter as long as I get this thing taken down right now so it can't come back and haunt me later. I do go for Shadow Sneak thinking I'd be able to take it out, but it lives with like 1 hit point, I found out, so that sucks. And then that's just really annoying that it lived with 1 HP, but it's okay. I'm not going to take the same chance again. I'm just going to go for the Fire Punch again just to make sure this thing doesn't survive with like a half a hit point or something stupid like that, which is pretty cool. I'm finally take down this Ferrothorn. And now he's going to go into his Ghetto Kid, which is his Scrafty. Now I know these things like the setup or whatever, and I know he can't really go for the fighting move just in case I would have stayed in with Dusclops, unless he wanted to predict really well, but I went to Keldeo because even if he went for the Dark type move, I do have Justified, so I wouldn't take any damage from it. But he just went for Bulk Up, so I go for my Secret Sword, which is super effective, and these things have really good special defense, so it does survive, but it's cool because I am faster, I can just go for it again and totally own. But he does switch and go into his Reuniclus. Now, these things are really dangerous if you let him set up too much on you, so he does take the Secret Sword pretty well because he does resist it, and I can't really stay in here because I'm locked into Secret Sword due to choice specs, so that's why I go into Dusclops. Basically as fodder because it's pretty much useless at this point, but also because it is a ghost type and it does have super effective moves that can deal pretty good damage to the Reuniclus. But I went for Shadow Sneak and it doesn't actually do anything almost, it seems like. So as you can see, he seems to have a lot of HP, and he obviously EV trained it in defense because it took that hit really nicely. So he does take down my Dusclops, and I do go into my Mienshao, and I was going to go for the Fake Out then go for the U-turn right away because it would have done a lot of damage to the Reuniclus, but predicts that really well and goes into his Easy Bake, which is Choice Scarf, so now I can't go for the U-turn or he'll outspeed me and take me down with Overheat. So I do go to the switch out right here and go into Keldeo, and he went for the Toxic actually, predicting my switch, which was really good on his part, but I'm not really too worried about my Keldeo being Toxic because I mean, it's pretty much not going to affect me at all. I can just go for some Stab Surf right here, and it'll actually 2-hit KO the Reuniclus now, which is really awesome. It leaves it actually with red health. It actually almost took it out, so awesome for me. And knowing that it's a 2-hit KO, I'm just going to go for the Surf again. Though the toxic damage is kind of racking up on my Keldeo, it's pretty good. I really don't mind at this point because I can pretty much like take it down the rest of his team with Keldeo at this point. He does go into his rocks though, or Gigas or something. I don't know its English name, I forgot. Oops. But he's gonna try to Toxic Saw me by going for the Protect again, but it fails the second time, unluckily for him, and I go for another Surf just to finish that thing off. So as you can see, Keldeo is a pro. It does die to the toxic damage this turn, but it was able to take down 2 pokes that were a potential threat to me, so that's pretty good. Now I go into my Garb order. Now this thing is a kind of a unique one I made myself. It's actually a Choice Scarf one, believe it or not, and it carries Body Slam, and then it has the ability Stench. Basically what it is, it's I know it sounds kind of bad, it's like a Paraflincher, but it's pretty cool because the Body Slam will paralyze it, and then the Stench ability this gen actually has the potential to flinch, so it's pretty cool having those two combined like that with the Choice Scarf. I thought it was pretty clever of me to do it. See, it gets paralyzed here. Unfortunately, I don't get a flinch, but you know what? It's cool. I got that thing paralyzed, so its Scarf is pretty much useless. Knowing that it is paralyzed now, I can go into my Registeel and pretty much take it out because I am going to be faster no matter what. And I go for the Seismic Toss. So that down goes the Easy Bake, which is pretty cool for me, and Registeel's looking like a boss right now. I'm surprised I didn't use Registeel earlier. It's probably would have been better if I did, but you know, it's cool. Registeel's a beast. He can take down anything. And he's going to go into his last poke, which is the Dentura thing, and he's going to go for some Thunder. It does paralyze me, unfortunately, but it's cool. I paralyze him right back, so how do you like that, bro? And yeah, now that it's paralyzed, or we're both paralyzed, so it doesn't really matter. He's still going to be faster anyway. I think he predicted a switch into my Mienshao there, and I think he went for the Hidden Power Psychic because it wasn't very effective against Registeel, so I'm not sure which Hidden Power it was. Whatever, it's not very effective against Registeel is probably what it was, so good times. Now, I'm taking these Thunders like a beast, and I do get paralyzed right there, which is really unfortunate, but you know what? It happens. He's just going to wear himself down with Life Orb, so I guess that's pretty cool. I can't believe I got paralyzed twice in a row. That's pretty BS right there, but you know, hacks are part of the game, right? So he's gonna go for the final Thunder. I'm surprised none of those Thunders missed. Like, what the heck? Doesn't it have like 70% accuracy? Like, why couldn't I get so lucky when I use moves that have 70% accuracy? I always miss like half the time. But his HP is low enough now to where I can just go into my last poke, my Mienshao, and Revenge Come with a Fake Out. So great game, Rezna. We have to battle again sometime. He does not have a YouTube channel, I believe, or he didn't give me one. So yeah, good game. I hope you guys enjoyed this, Pokebattlers. Definitely check out my channel. I post Wi-Fi battles quite often. Alright, Rooney134, peace and out.